Welcome to this week's Techie Tip. In this session, we're going to continue talking about the different items that you can insert from the Insert menu. So let's get started. Let's add a new blank slide. And from the Insert menu, let's take a look. We can insert text boxes, charts, videos, word art, lines, shapes, tables, slide numbers, and comments. We're going to talk about animation in another Techie Tip. To insert a text box, simply select the item, and when you select it, you'll notice that your mouse changes to a crosshair design. If you click and hold your mouse, you can simply draw a text box, and type in your text. This is a useful tool because you can add an overlay to a graphic to really make a statement about the information you're presenting to your students. You can adjust the size of the text box and, of course, drag it anywhere on the screen that you want. Let's go back to our Insert menu, and this time let's insert a chart. There are different views that you can choose with your chart, but what we're going to do is take something from a spreadsheet that I've already created. So I'm going to select this option, and when you choose the Insert Chart, you can see that all of my spreadsheets appear here. Well, I put together this little survey on iColor, and I'm going to select that and then select that in the bottom left corner. Once I choose the chart that I want to put in, I simply click it, and if I want to link it to my spreadsheet in case I change the data elements, and maybe I'm still surveying my students or they're still surveying how many students have blue, brown, or green eyes, I can link it to my chart. But if I don't want that to happen because I'm closed the survey, I can unclick that and select Import. Like all other objects on our screen, I can simply drag that anywhere that I want, make it larger or make it smaller, and there's my graph. So let's return to the Insert menu, and this time we're going to insert some word art. Once I enter my text, I press the Enter key, and now that appears on my screen. What's really nice is that I can, of course, drag this anywhere that I want, make it larger, make it smaller. I can also go into my Format menu and change some features like the fill color of the text. I can go in and change the line color of the text to make it green. I can also change the line weight to make it really heavy. And of course, I can change the text itself. So that's a pretty nice feature and a very nice way to enhance your presentation to make it a little more stylish in terms of presenting information to your students. So let's go back to our Insert menu and take a look at what else we have here. We can insert lines. So we'll choose an arrow. I think we're all familiar with the arrow. And let's just click our mouse and draw an arrow to our chart. And just like everything else, we can select this and move this anywhere we want on the screen. We can make the line longer or shorter. We can also add a different line weight to really say, take a look at our chart. We can also change the way the line looks in terms of dashes and dots, and you can explore these menus to add a few other items if you're so inclined. Returning to our Insert menu, we can also add shapes. The shapes are pretty neat, pretty neat little way to enhance your graphics. So we could add a little call out if we wanted to, and draw the call out and move this anywhere that we want. And if we click on that, double click on that, we can actually add text to really make it appear and have what we want. So this is all pretty nice features and simple to use in terms of inserting different objects to enhance your presentation. Let's see what else we have here. We can also add a comment. If you wanted to have students present their slide presentations or share with you, you could actually go in and comment about looks good. Your research, whoop, is right on target. And you can actually comment with a student's presentation by clicking the comment. So you can give some immediate feedback to students who are presenting their information. The last thing that I think we'll take a look at in the insert menu is entering a video. For this, let's open up another blank slide. With that, let's return to our insert menu and select the video option. There are two basic ways. You can add a URL by simply typing in or copying and pasting the URL from a YouTube research that you've done in terms of presenting information, or you can do a video search and type in what it is that you might be looking for. So we'll just put in eye colors and click the search button. And as you can see, YouTube gives us a bunch of different items here. And we will take a look at the rarest eye colors in the world. We're going to select that by clicking the select button, and the video is now part of our presentation. I can drag this video anywhere that I want on the screen. And to play it, I simply double click on this little arrow in the top left corner, and it begins to play our video. I can pause this, click away, and drag my video anywhere that I would like on the screen. There is one final item that I do want us to be aware of from the insert menu. For those of us that like to number our slides, you can actually select the slide numbers option. You can skip your titles, you can turn it on and off, but in this case we want to apply this to our slides. And once I've done that, you'll notice in the bottom right corner I now have slide numbers in my presentation. So this wraps up our techie tip on the insert menu, and in our next techie tip we'll talk a little bit more about animation.